Stop number 2 of the Sunoco Busch series comes to Las Vegas for the Matco Tools 300. Let's take a look at the points before we go into our starting grid. Once again, your leader, Ed Gardner, who won Daytona and has had a very solid showing in our last event at Rockingham. Second is Jeremy Doobie. Randy Carpenter is the highest rookie in third. Ken Johnson and Adam Chambers now gets himself into the top 5. Then it's Morgan Carpenter, Tim Freilich, Danny Wells, Mike McMurray, our Rockingham winner, and Ricky Elliott Jr. will round out the top 10. So now let's go into our starting grid. On the pole, qualifying at 176.160 miles an hour, it's the number 55 Crown Petroleum Skull Classic Olds of Tim Gardner, and on the outside will be the number 42 Mellow Yellow Pontiac of Mike Becker. Row number 2 will be our points leader, Ed Gardner in the number 96 Supercell Olds, and Bill Raymond, the number 44 Penrose Snacks Olds. On the outside, he was our pole sitter at Rockingham. Row 3 will be Ken Johnson, the number 76 Lumina, and on the outside will be Jake Baskinger in the number 99 Food Line Armor Foods Lumina. Row number 4 will be Spencer Madden, the number 68 Country Time Ford, and on the outside will be John Westbrook in the 09 Pontiac. And then in row number 5 will be the number 34 Hungry Jack Buick of Joshua Perry, and the number 17 Tide Chevrolet of Cody Lamas. Row number 6 will be Matt McCormick in the 50 and Justin Perry. Row 7 will be Jeremy Doobie and Dougie Shears. Row number 8 will be Zed Weinstein and Danny Wells. Andrew Baranda and Barney Ward will make row 9. Christina Cowan and Mike McMurray will make row number 10. Mike was our winner at Rockingham. Adam Chambers and LaPradd row 11. Andrew Boat III and Jordan Hetzer will make row 12. Dominic Jarvis and Ann Batson will make row 13. Alex Lascano and Austin M. will make row 14. Amelia Navarrete and Duznella Mominovic will make row 15. The Carpenters will make up row 16, as it'll be Randy on the inside, Morgan on the outside. Hunter Gonson and Lyndon Wright will make row number 17. Will Raymond and Callum Wales will make row 18. Jack Richards and Luke Martin will make row 19. Tim Freilich and Ricky Elliott will make row 20. And rounding out the field will be Jared Darling and Ricky James in the number 35 Chevrolet. That's our starting grid here at Las Vegas. Whatever happens here stays here, as James Qualls would say. It will be a 20-lap race. Here, let's just see what's going to happen. We had a very thrilling showing in the K&N Pro West Series here. Let's see what will happen here, as it will be Gardner's in row 1 and in row 2. And Mike Becker. Let's see what happens. His car drops off. We get ready to go. Green flag racing, 20 laps. The 55 Olds, the mellow yellow 42 Pontiac come right down to the striped green flag. The Gardners 1-2 on the inside. And right off the bat, Tim Gardner side by side with Mike Becker, and Ed Gardner, points leader, right to the inside to battle off with Tim. The Gardners 1-2 side by side, right behind 3 abreast. Ken Johnson, Mike Becker, Bill Raymond. There is the number 68 Spencer Madden. Lead right now goes to Ed Gardner, your points leader, tacking on more points with 5 more guaranteed. Here comes Ken Johnson, trying to make a move. Well, not yet. Spencer Madden battling it out with Tim Gardner for the third spot. Joshua Perry starting to move up. Same with Matt McCormick in the 50. 3 wide for third. Nope. They almost touched there for a second, but Ken Johnson's got the lead from Ed Gardner. And Joshua Perry starts to tromp up. For the second spot, the Hungry Jack Buick. Joshua Perry now gets the number 2 spot from our points leader. There's Jeremy Doobie. Zed Weinstein actually right behind Zed, driving the car Jeremy drove last season. Number 69 Ford. Then there's Andrew Baranda, the McDonald's Ford, number 27. But now, even though that lap was led by Ken Johnson, not anymore. Joshua Perry takes it. And Matt McCormick now goes into second. Jeremy Doobie's in third. Soon to be. Actually, Ken Johnson's still in third, but make that not anymore. Jeremy Doobie to the inside of Ken Johnson. And now to the inside of Joshua Perry. Matt McCormick will lead a lap. Zed Weinstein will get into third by now. Doobie gets in there. There's Christina Cowan right behind Andrew Baranda. Adam Chambers right behind Christina. And Jeremy Doobie and Matt McCormick battle it out. Gives enough time for Zed Weinstein to go right to the inside. Following is the number 27 of Andrew Baranda. Zed Weinstein will steal that lap from Jeremy Doobie. Christina Cowan, third in the points last season, now going into the third spot, challenging Doobie. Adam Chambers right behind. Andrew Baranda now making a move on Zed Weinstein. Looked like they got a little tight over here with Ken Johnson over there with Andrew Boat the third and Matt McCormick. Not going to be Andrew Baranda will actually take the number 1 spot from Zed Weinstein. Adam Chambers is going to go for second now. Chambers will steal second. And Andrew Boat the third's going to start moving up. Adam Chambers going to try to challenge Andrew Baranda. Andrew Boat the third right behind. Then there's the number 70 of Dominic Jarvis battling it out with Christina Cowan. And then it's the number 31 of Alex Lascano. Andrew Boat the third trying to make it to the inside of Adam Chambers to go for the number 2 spot. And not yet. We only got 8 laps in the pocket thus far. Chambers just holding off Andrew Boat, but now Boat gets second, so it's Andrew Baranda, Andrew Boat. They're starting to get really tight over here. Got a big mess over here right now. Thankfully, nothing went wrong. Makes you wonder if trouble's going to lurk at any given moment now. Bill Raymond going to the inside of Emilio Navarrete. Following is Spencer Madden. Looking almost scary back there. But Adam Chambers going to make a move on the inside of Andrew Boat the third. Take the number 2 spot. Baranda still leads. Andrew Boat the third will lose the number 2 spot to Adam Chambers. And the car that Andrew Baranda's driving that was driven last season is by this guy, Jack Richards, the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet. New ride for the season. He battles it out with the number 20 of Emilio Navarrete. There on the inside of Spencer Madden is Hunter Gantz. We're at the halfway point, 10 down, 10 to go. Adam Chambers now going to challenge Andrew Baranda to go for the number 1 spot. And does just that. He saw the tail end of the field right now is Dougie Shears. That's not where you want to be. As now Andrew Baranda, Adam Chambers battle down the back straightaway, going into turns number 3 and 4, and sooner or later Adam Chambers is going to take that number 1 spot unless Bill Raymond tried to do otherwise. Nope, not going to be the case. Adam Chambers is going to take the number 1 spot back from Hunter Baranda. Actually, he'll take the lap. He'll leave 5 points right there in his pocket. for leading the lap. And now Bill Raymond is going to make a move in the number 44, Penrose Olds. Penrose Snacks Olds. Here comes Tim Freilich moving up the field now in the number 49, 48 Dinner Bell Food Lion Pontiac. Jared Darling as well in the number 6 Phillips 66 Pontiac as well. Andrew Baranda getting passed by the driver of that car last season, Jack Richards, who's starting to march for Bill, challenging now the number 44, Bill Raymond. Adam Chambers still leads. Still got a long way to go. Adam Chambers actually extends his lead a cut because of this battling going on with Tim Freilich and Jared Darling and Andrew Baranda and Jack Richards and Bill Raymond. Jack Richards will take the number 2 spot. Tim Freilich will take number 3. 4th looks like it still is going to go to Bill Raymond, but now Tim Freilich's going to take the number 2 spot from Jack Richards. And we're yellow. And our pole sitter, Tim Gardner, was involved. Race back to the line. It looks like Adam Chambers is going to win the race back to the line. We may be having ourselves a pretty fun little last couple laps, because I think we'll still be able to get back to racing. But a tough break for our pole sitter, Tim Gardner. Adam Chambers will win the race back to the, will get to lead that lap. Here's where it all came about, was going into turns number 3 and 4. I knew something was going to be lurking. And let's see where it came about. 4 wide, Christina Cowan, the Gardners, Tim, and Ed up high. Same with the number 34 of Joshua Perry. I think, yep, Ed Gardner touching both Joshua and Christina. And there's the Gardners, not where you want to be. The very tough break for both the Gardners. Ed, Tim, Christina Cowan, Joshua Perry. Basically, Ed and Tim face to face, going down into the stripe, not a position that you want to be in. That's kind of a funky position, if you ask me. So a tough break for the Gardners in that situation. So your pole sitter, your points leader, just like that, find themselves in a bad situation. Let's go on board with Tim Gardner. I don't really think you want to be on board. What you want to see driving into you. Tough break for our pole sitter, Tim Gardner. Not what he wanted. So now looking over our currently standings, Adam Chambers leads, Tim Freilich is in 2nd, Jack Richards is in 3rd, Bill Raymond is in 4th. Jared Darling rounding out the top 5, then Andrew Baranda, Emilio Navarrete, Andrew Boat the 3rd, Spencer Madden, and Randy Carpenter rounding out the top 10. Then it will be Hunter Gons, Lyndon Wright, Ricky James, Jeremy Doobie, Callum Wales, Don LaPradd, Zed Weinstein, Luke Martin, Dizanella Maminovich, Mike McMurray. Then Dominic Jarvis, Jordan Hetzer, Ken Johnson, Austin M., Danny Wells, Justin Perry, Ricky Elliott Jr., Will Raymond, Dougie Shears, Matt McCormick, Mike Becker, Ann Batson, Christina Cowan, Barney Ward, Jake Baskinger, Alex Lascano, Morgan Carpenter, John Westbrook, Cody Lamas, Justin Perry, Joshua Perry, and then rounding them out will be, of course, the Gardners, Tim, then Ed. A very bad day for the Gardners thus far. So, where we stand, is I do believe we will finish this race. We will get back to racing. That's a fact. It will be 3 laps to go. No. When we go to green flag, it'll be 2 laps to go, so it'll be green, then white, then checkered. That's going to be our finish. It'll be the green flag, 1 lap, white flag, then the checkers. Can Adam Chambers hold off the field? It's a tough deck stacked against Adam Chambers, the number 57 Heinz Ketchup Pontiac. Adam Chambers won at IRP last season. Tim Freilich was our winner at the first Richmond event. He's looking to try to get his 2nd career win. Jack Richards is winless for the season. He's trying to get his 1st career win. Same with Bill Raymond. And Jack Richards immediately, I think a bad start for Adam Chambers. That's not going to be what you want. As now Jack Richards going side by side with Tim Freilich to go to the inside of Freilich. Up, he's almost got to move on Chambers there. Able to go on the back of the hunt of things. As they come on through, white flag, 1 more lap to go. Adam Chambers just holding on, but it may not mean much. Here comes Jack Richards to the inside, gets the number 1 spot. Bill Raymond right there. Andrew Baranda now getting back into the hunt of things. As they go into the back straightaway, it's Jack Richards. Bill Raymond, the pole sitter at Rockingham, looking to try to get a win here. Andrew Baranda not going away by any means necessary. They come at a turns number 3 and 4. Bill Raymond to the inside of Jack Richards. They get to the stripe, and the winner is going to be Jack Richards, just by a mere thousandths of a second. Andrew Baranda will get 3rd, as Bill Raymond will get 2nd. Then it'll be Adam Chambers, Emilio Navarrete, Tim Freilich, Jared Darling, Andrew Boak, the 3rd. Spencer Madden and Randy Carpenter will tail end the field. And we got ourselves a big mess in the back. How about this to wrap up the race after the checkers? It's nuts. Seems like after the race we had a crash after the checkers. So after Hunter Gantz, then it was Lyndon Wright, Ricky James, followed by the number 38 of Jeremy Beebe, Don LaPradd, Callum Wales, Luke Martin, Zed Weinstein, Matt McMurray, and Dizanella Maminovich. Then it was Dominic Jarvis, Dominic Jarvis. Then it was followed by the number 78 of Jordan Hetzer, Austin M., Ken Johnson, Danny Wells, Ricky Elliott Jr., Justin Perry, Will Raymond, Dougie Shears, and Matt McCormick. And then rounding out the field will be Mike Becker. And apparently, I don't know what's going on here. Mike Becker, Ann Batson, Jake Baskinger, Alex Lascano, Barney Ward, John Westbrook, Cody Lamas, Morgan Carpenter, Christina Cowan, Joshua Perry, and then the Gardners, Tim, then Ed. Not a very good showing for Ed Gardner. I guess that probably was culminated, what we just saw was probably culminated by a bunch of rear ending that caused the wreck and the checkers. It looked like Alex Lascano tried to rear end a bunch of people. That was weird. But let's go into looking at the margin of victory at the stripe. 0.05 of a second. I knew it was close. Jack Richards gets the victory. And he will get his first career win of the season. First career win, period. So the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet, who had a scary record last season, but this year he's faring much better. Looking at the point standings now, shaking things up, let's just say Adam Chambers now takes the number 1 spot, seizing the opportunity that Ed Gardner basically left open for him with that 42nd finish. Jeremy Doobie will stay in second. Randy Carpenter up to third, stay in third. Tim Freilich and Bill Raymond, your top 5. Then Ed Gardner, Jared Darling, Ken Johnson, Jack Richards, and Andrew Baranda, your top 10. Then Ricky James, Hunter Gauntz, Mike McMurray, Danny Wells, Luke Martin, Dizanello Maminovich, Andrew Boat III, Ricky Elliott, Spencer Madden, Morgan Carpenter, Jordan Hesser, Dunn LaPradd, Emilio Navarrete, Mike Becker, Zed Weinstein, Austin M., Ann Batson, Dominic Jarvis, Matt McCormick, Lyndon Wright, Al Glazgano, Will Raymond, John Westbrook, Tim Gardner, Callum Wales, Dougie Shears, Jake Baskinger, Barney Ward, Christina Cowan, Jake Perry, Justin Perry, Joshua Perry, and Cody Lamas will tail end the field. After 3, the next event be some bull ring racing, 4/10 of a mile at South Boston Speedway, the Coors Light 300. That's coming up.